Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon's Dogma. Last time I picked up the starting weapons for the fighter, and I'm gonna be going through some tutorial missions before making my way to Grand Soren. This episode is probably not gonna get to Grand Soren. Hold on, I just remembered I need to set my timer because this has to be around 20 minutes. So okay, so let's go ahead and get this started.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes, the wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but her heart lies silent.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
Some weird stuff going on with her hair. Yeah, it's just kind of twitching. Then again, so is the curtain. That's weird. Okay. Anyway.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I worry for you, cuz. The chief says your injury could be a curse from the dragon. If so, that's not something I know how to heal. But there must be a way. You are not the only one to suffer the wrath of the worm, cuz. There were many wounded. Others, some were not so fortunate. The whole village was worried about you. They'd be well relieved to see you up and about. Perhaps you might go and see the others, if you feel well enough.
Yeah, so the delays on that was because my my phone, where I have my timer set up, just announced that its battery was dying, so I had to plug it into the charger, and I need two hands to do that, and so I had to try and keep taking my hands off the controller to try and plug it in. Of course it was resisting me. Anyway, just gotta jump down here and grab some free loot. Well, let's go ahead and get the mission for flower collecting.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded, had I the makings. If only I'd known. Cuz I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
Okay, so she needs these types of flowers over here.
that man you were speaking with. He's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
Boy, this game, I tell you what, it really loves the word ought.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
But first, we're gonna pick some flowers and kill some bunnies. And some goblins, I suppose. Alright.
Take my fire!
Whoops.
Careful! A goblin! What of the flower hunt, Master? We mustn't keep her waiting.
He was totally ready to keep her waiting. Let's go on to the base and go on to that next mission. No, screw all those injured people. But the moment I start picking flowers, they're like, oh, hey, you know, flowers, not a bad idea. Easily distracted. That's what he is. Right. Reynard. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Okay. That's the other thing that I think is kind of silly. The pawns are always yelling out the you know, oh, this enemy doesn't like fire, this enemy doesn't like ice, this enemy doesn't like, you know, most of the time they don't like anything, you know. This enemy doesn't like being stabbed in the eye socket with a dagger. You don't say. In any case, let's just talk to this guy.
Oh, that was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
Okay. Back to flower collecting and rabbit killing.
Seems we're most like to find what we seek near trees.
Now, the reason why all the rabbit killing is because I'll sell the pelts so I can afford better weapons. Now, in between this episode and the actual trip to Grand Soren, I'm also going to be doing a bit of grinding, but it's not grinding for levels or skills so much as it is grinding for money because when I change vocations, I'm going to have to buy a new sword. And the weapons in Grand Soren aren't cheap. They are very, very expensive. And I have, the last time that I played and I tried to do a warrior run on this game, I had like, I had just enough funds to buy the sword, but ended up having to go with almost no equipment whatsoever. And I'd like to avoid that this time around, so. Okay, looking for some flowers. There they are. Okay. So we got the flowers we need. Well, we've got the first batch of flowers. The other flower, singular, requires a trip to the end so that it doesn't take nearly as long to get. Still used to, I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls, so I'm still used to Dark Souls button layout. So sometimes you'll see me jump when I meant to press use, and sometimes you'll see me doing a slow jog and then after a little while suddenly break into a run, and that's because I'm pressing the B button to run, and it doesn't work like that.
Wounded need medicine, cousin. The mixture calls for... I ask you this... Ah! Brought them... All that remains is...
It's a moon glow, which, as the name implies, only shows up at night.
Are your travel preparations?
I hear Benita has you picking flowers for her. Pray, just be cautious, cousin. The monsters grow bolder by night. I do not fancy the thought of you go... If you come by the inn, you can always rest until the hour you wish to set out. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment. So be it.
You don't actually have to leave the village to complete this mission, so it's a little bit overcautious on his part. Just be careful when you leave the village. There are monsters out there. Yeah, I don't actually have to leave the village for this. I can just, you know, come on over here and pick a flower and I'll be done. And we're done.
Do you suppose this dried fish keeps long?
The wounded need medicine. The mix... I ask... Aye, that's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a... Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly.
Because you are a
I'll get
fuck
to
up
work
and a
directly.
ne'er-do-well.
With luck, we'll have everyone back to Elf ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now to make some medicine.
Okie dokie. Now, I could buy some equipment here, but there's not really any point to doing it just yet. What I've got right now should be sufficient for what little challenge there is coming up.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
And normally you're not supposed to travel at night because it is very dark. And I didn't mention this last time, but when I first pulled up the PC version of the game, the night sky did not look very good at all. It didn't look good on the Xbox 360 version either, but it was actually much worse on this one. So I uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Okay. The health bar didn't highlight him. In any case, I downloaded a shader mod. That's the only mod I'm running right now, and it's strictly to...
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Hold on, let me get over by you, because I need your light. Unless I have a lamp. Yeah, okay, I have a lamp. I'm a dumbass.
It's a troubling foe.
There we go, that's so much better.
Fire works well.
Boy, he ran away a long way. Oh, you're already dead. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, man. Which one is the leader? I'm afraid I'm a little distracted right now. Yeah, normally I wouldn't be traveling out at night. It's not a good idea. But I do kind of need the extra experience points and the extra vocation points. So I can just run around and pick up these things. What? Really? There's still one alive? They look dead to me. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Fire works well.
He's running away. No, please don't kill me.
No, they have the advantage.
Now that I have got the shader, I will say that the nights are very, very dark. I like it. I approve. One of the things that I think is kind of useless about like Skyrim is like, yeah, you can play as a Khajiit and have night vision. You don't need night vision because it's never really all that dark. But this is dark. This is darkety darkness. So
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer.
ere much longer.
Should the enemy prove too powerful, there is no shame in fleeing.
You shut your whore mouth. We flee from nothing. I don't care
You'll
if I have
find
to.
ore, plants, and other materials at harvest points.
This is your problem, dude. You never shut up. Alright.
Will have us to the encampment ere much longer.
So,
We've arrived.
alrighty. So, it turns out that I'm gonna have to wait until the next episode before I can pick up my own pawn. And then after I pick up the pawn and go through the little fight scenes with a Cyclops and a Hydra, they'll want me to go on to Grand Soren, but then